Alright. Taking Ghost Elite 4 matches. Taking only a couple of them before work. So, I have been kind of struggling against Delta Lopunny, both normal and Mega. I've ran into a few normal ones. I'm not entirely sure what to change is the problem. Seeing a Weezing's kind of weird. I feel like this is a runner or a Lucarius lead. I kind of feel like I'd lead Spiritomb either way. No, if it's Lucarius, Spiritom's kind of... Actually, no, it's definitely just a Heatran lead. Yeah, there's runner. Do you have... You have Charizard. Not that Charizard really wants to switch into a fire type move. I guess Goldango doesn't care. This thing doesn't learn Earth Power. I feel like this is just a Goldango switch. I'm gonna go for the... Oh, he doesn't switch. Because he U-turns. Okay, well, that's Charizard coming in for sure. Charizard or Volcarona? It's gonna be Volcarona. I don't know which is worse, actually. I mean... Yeah, I don't know which one's worse. Problem is, there's absolutely no way to tell if these things have HP ground until it's too late. He's gonna go for the switch as well into Goldango. That's fine. I can pretty freely just click Poltergeist. Don't get the burn. He does not get the burn. I don't think Sucker Punch kills. He knows he knows he doesn't do anything to me now. Part of me actually wants to Pursuit, so I'm gonna do it. Nah, that's crit sucks. At least he didn't burn as well. Sucker definitely kills now, and of course he recovers. Delta Goldango is always an incredibly obnoxious Pokemon. Nice, he's a sucker, but he knows I don't kill, and I kind of need him for Volcarona. Shouldn't do anything to Lemon. He's gonna Nasty Plot. So what? I'd assume he probably his Ice Beam is his last move, right? Actually, I don't think Goldango doesn't learn Ice Beam, does it? He actually, yeah, he switches out. This thing doesn't learn, right? Be actually kind of strange if this thing doesn't learn Ice Beam. No, he does. He just doesn't have it. Lucarius kind of sucks. Not that much you can do to an Uxie, but okay, yeah, that does not super much. These things are usually choiced, right? Most of the ones I have seen are typically choiced. That kind of leads me to want to click Toxic. But also, he has a lot of good Toxic switches, so maybe not. Maybe I just click Knock. I just click Knock. If he goes, if he is choice and he stays in, then getting rid of whatever its choice would be nice. Yeah, he's choiced. I'm assuming it's banned. There goes, I'm assuming Specs. Yeah. That just ate into this thing's damage output drastically, so that's pretty nice. What, he's probably going to U-turn? Imagine he's going to U-turn. That makes me want to click Knock again. No, he is going to Tri-Beam. Even though it does absolutely nothing. What does Iron Runner even do to my team? I mean, pretty much the only thing that it threatens is Gengar. If he doesn't assume I'm Scarf. There's the U-turn I was anticipating. I wanted to click Knock a third time, but that just... Okay, that's fine. Charizard. So what are the odds that he has both Scorching Sands on Charizard and HP Ground on Volcarona? I'm assuming one of them doesn't have it. I mean, this is always a heater and switch, anyways. Either way. Like I can't. Okay, yeah, he's gonna Weather Ball. I can't imagine both Volcarona and this. Like I don't die from Scorching Sands. I'm EV'd, so I don't. He does. Yeah. Charizard's gone, which means no more Sun. He also knows that I Power Gem now, so he's not likely to bring Volcarona in and try to Quiver Dance. He's gonna go Runner. I don't think there's much I can really do about that. I think it just because Spirit, assuming it's bulky Volcarona with Quiver Dance, because they usually are. Even if it's like max attack, I think Spiritomb still lives a Fire Radiance either way. Not having Heat Run for the Lucarius kind of sucks, but there's not much I can do about that. Plus, I can get around it with Cerulege. So I just kind of clicks, it's whatever. Heat Rain did what it was supposed to. Deal with either the Charizard or the Volcarona. And I think, looking at his team, I think I prefer it dealing with Charizard. So this thing doesn't have any choice. So I can just go ahead and come in and Foam Frenzy. And he doesn't have an amazing Foam Frenzy for Switch. I mean, he has Goldango. But I should Shadow Bully it. Wait, no, I'm stupid. I forgot he's part normal. Well, that was a bit of a throw. A bit of a throw. Whoops. Definitely threw a little bit there. There's no reason to not Foam Frenzy, like ever. Even though this Gengar never lands Foam Frenzy, there's still no reason to not. Now we're in Volcarona, that's a problem. That's actually quite a problem. But that's fine. Is it a sub? I guess I'll find out if it's sub. If it's sub, it's very problematic. I can get around it with Spiritomb, but it's not going to be very fun. Okay, he doesn't sub, which means I'm assuming if he doesn't sub there, that means he just doesn't have it. I mean, Cerulege, in theory, kind of sits on this thing if it doesn't have HP Ground. There's no more Sun. I don't really want to switch into Cerulege, though. I want to keep Uxie healthy. Problem is, I don't know how bulky this thing is trained. Looking at this team, I'd assume it'd be bulkier than normal, right? I mean, he's got a lot of bulk elsewhere. Do I need Spiritomb? Spiritomb's still useful. Gengar's kind of useful. No, Gengar's still useful. I think I just sack Lumrun, if anything. I don't really feel comfortable taking... yeah, if I was Spadef trained, then maybe, but I'm not. Now I can go Spiritomb and click Sucker Punch. And let me guess, Flame Body perk? Yep, immediately, because why not, right? It's fine. Oh, he does have Giga Drain, okay. This... no, because they're not a physical attack. I just Shadow Sneak it. Thank goodness for being a fire type. Can't be burned. See, Cyrillic actually is gonna do quite a bit at the end here. He goes Goldango. I could. Oh wait, no. Magic Bounce. Does Magic Bounce block Trick? I mean, why wouldn't that wouldn't really do anything, right? Yeah, it actually doesn't matter. So I can totally just try to scarf this guy. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I wasn't super sure how that worked with you know. You know, I should have actually went Uxie, huh? Because I needed my Sash intact to be able to outspeed Lucarius. I think I just threw it there. I think that was just a mistake. He's actually okay. He is going to switch out. Goes into Wheezing. Do I double sword? I probably should, right? I mean, what can Wheezing theoretically do? The answer is not a lot. I'm gonna Toxic. Okay, I guess that makes sense. This is gonna kind of come down to a really gross 1v1 between Uxie and Lucarius. I kind of played poorly against Lucarius. Yes, Toxic Stalling, my favorite. Very fun strategy, by the way. Gonna just sack runner. And then what? He's gonna click protect again. He's gonna go back to Wheezing and click protect for a third time. Or a second time. Yeah. Going for the aggressive play. The aggressive, overly predicting play. Yep, there it is. Question is, do I get two? I don't think I get 2 turns, do I? No, I don't get 2 turns. He okay. I don't think that gives me enough to survive, so I can get 1 Shadow Sneak into Lucarius. And what? Lucarius just clicks Adamantium Molars, and that does whatever. I kind of made a couple poor plays. Yep. Yeah, Scald. No. Doesn't get the turn on burn. But that does nothing. It's fine. I'd rather not let it be able to nasty plot and more importantly recover. I'm surprised he hasn't gotten a burn yet. I'll be honest. Oh, there it is. That makes sense. Yeah, I definitely made some poor plays in this match. It was definitely winnable. I think the first of many was the accidental shadow ball into. Yeah. Right. Alright. Match number 2. There's the Lopunny. And a normal Mew. I feel like you don't see normal Mew too often. Ultra Flagon kind of sucks. I don't actually have a fantastic way of hitting them outside of Spiritomb, which is a little unfortunate. I'm probably gonna have to revise that a little bit. Like so far, Ultra Flagon and Mega Delta Lopunny are problems. This is either a Kihi or a Flagon lead, I'd assume. I think Spiritomb is the best choice either way. No, he's actually just going to open the Lopunny. That's really unfortunate. And he just clicks Fake Out. It's whatever. Yeah. Now he clicks Cold Departure and probably what goes Flagon? Flagon or Kihi, either way. I think I can knock off either way. He is going to Departure because, of course, it's kind of the only thing he can do. And we are into Kihi. That's, yeah. What do I do about Kihi? So this thing's usually what? It's like Mortal Spin, Flip, Turn, Toxic, Recover. Theoretically, actually can't really do much to Uxie. Setting on Paz is never fun, but I'm just gonna foul play and see what happens. Oh, he's gonna Flip Turn right away. Okay. And that's interesting. He actually has some degree of speed on this thing. Or I think, what is, I don't know exactly what this speed is. 75. Yeah, he actually has a decent chunk of speed. That's kind of interesting. He goes into the Flygon, which definitely leads me to just knock off, get rid of its leftovers, do an okay amount. But yeah, so that's kind of weird. I don't know if Kihi's usually run speed, but that one has a decent amount of it. Of course, it's brainlessly roost. It does what, about 27? I mean, if he wants to Dragon Tail me, it's kind of whatever. I guess I actually don't really love the idea of getting Dragon Tailed into Cerulege. Like, what else can I really do about it right now? The answer is not a lot. Unless if he could just totally just roost again, right? He's gonna roost. Now the question is, I mean, it's a Flygon, right? It's like, what could he ever do to a, or like, wait again, yeah, I'm gonna trick. Like, in theory, what could a Gengar ever do to a Flygon that isn't exclusively just Choice Scarf Trick? Though, if he is watching my match, he knows I have that. But also, he might want to think I prioritize getting rid of the hazards. Because hazards are, of course, very fun. He is going to withdraw the Kihi. I am okay with that. It's just straight up give him my Scarf. That's fine. He's still slower than me. It's interesting. I definitely would have preferred to have that Scarf on Flygon, but what can you do? With Slaughtermouse. Slaughtermouse with the Vorpal. Vorpal is quick feet, but also guts in the sense that it ignores. I think it's just Uxie either way. Yeah, it's just Uxie either way. Barbaric Incision does like 20. I think it just foul play. He's gonna switch into the Kihi once more. Pardon me? No, I think I'd rather keep the Scarf on Kihi. Try Scarf Recover. So now he gets the hard switch. The question is into what? Probably just. What would he switch into? You're not gonna sit here and twist scarf for cover, right? Like that'd be stupid. I assume probably Flagon or Lopunny. Flagon or Lopunny. I think either way, I actually want Heatran. He goes into Flagon, okay. So I'll go ahead and take rocks. Yeah, turn 13 rocks. You can tell I'm definitely a doubles player. I don't prioritize those probably as much as I should. But hey, we're getting them now. He's gonna go ahead and Dragon Tail. I don't mind that. Cerulege. Before, does he? He probably just Dragon Tails again, right? And I kind of want to keep my session. I mean, he has a Mega Lopunny. It's like, what am I really gonna do about that? So I think the thing is Cerulege will kind of rip through his entire team if that Lopunny is gone. I think I keep my session intact, and I go just back into Heatran, or do I go Uxie? I think I go Uxie. Oh, okay, cool. Thank God I did not stay in on that. Thank goodness. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and click the foul play. It is an okay amount. That's not very much because it's a Flagon, whatever. Yeah, I don't have any really good ways through this Flagon. It's like the best option I have is Spiritomb. And even then, I can always switch into a Dragon Tail, and that's not fun. Can you go into? Okay, I get here in. And this is a time where I really wish I had Earth Power, not Power Gem. Maybe I'll get a burn. Probably not, but who knows. Really wish I hadn't. He actually, well, no, because he goes into Kihi. So I know that Corrosive Terrain has got a bunch of nerfs, but like, what does it still reduce the damage from Steel type attacks? No, I wanted to open that. I don't remember. No, I guess not. So I think objectively, Lava Plume is a little bit better, especially if he wants to go back into Flagon, and I can possibly get that burn on him. I'm really thinking about this decision. Okay. I'm okay with that. I actually never die. He just goes straight for. Damn it. Stuff like this is why I have Choppleberry, because I actually don't die unless if it's like 252 adamant, but that's not. That's fiction. The burn is huge, and I think I need to keep Heatran healthy. I need to keep Heatran healthy just so I can catch a close combat. Plus Heatran is pretty decent still into the rest of his team. So I think I'm gonna just go Spiritomb here. Yep, and oh wait, he doesn't have his leftovers, so I actually Sucker Punch. No, he's just gonna keep brainlessly clicking wrist or toxic. That's also annoying. So yeah, yeah. This is the part that sucks about running knock. It's don't be Cerulean. Gengar, that is okay. I think I'm pretty free to just Shadow Ball away, right? I mean, Lopunny, yeah, it's not like it's the bulkiest thing in the world. I also probably should, no, I think I want to just get rid of this damn thing. It didn't die. That's fine. So now I can Frenzy. Go for more Toxic, and then this thing does die to Shadow Ball, and he missed. That's huge. Oh my goodness. I need to figure out a better way to get through Ultra Flagon. It's I can't even like brute force or anything. They're just not, it's not fun. Not a very fun matchup for my team. And I'd run into a decent number of them, so I need to figure out a better strategy. Okay, now we have the demon. Does Gengar no. I mean, it does damage to Mew, but I have so many ways to damage it. I think I just let Gengar go. I think I just let it go, and then I bring in Uxie. This Fellow Play is a pretty decent click. I also could go Lumrun and just Remedial Chain. Remedial Chain. Because if I go Uxie, he doesn't stay in. And this way I can get some damage into this thing. Because I never die. Lumrun is, yeah, it can take hits pretty well. It's able to survive a fake out E-speed combo for most of these things, which is pretty nice. I don't do a ton in return, but like, what else am I supposed to do? Now I go Uxie. I think I'd slack off. Okay. I'm pretty sure I need like 2 or 3 defense drops. I'm kind of upset that I still do have a Lopunny problem. I thought about it so much too when I was building. Because, like, how could I not? Mega Lopunny is insanely strong in the ghost types. Kind of goes through my entire team. Yeah, that's what he's trying to use. No, this wouldn't be the funny. It is. It's the imprisoned transform Mew. That's actually hilarious. I can't believe he brought that. That is super funny. Oh wait, no, he didn't imprison though. Oh wait, no, not that. We're really gonna sit here and play this game. We're gonna be here a while. Very exciting gameplay. Yep, we're gonna be here a while. Oh boy. Fun. I guess he didn't actually want to play that incredibly long game. He's probably just going to click recover, right? He's probably just going to click recover, so I feel like going into Spiritomb and then... Or that. He probably switches. I can't imagine he wouldn't, right? He doesn't. He's probably just kind of sacking this thing off at this point. I mean, because it doesn't really do much. Like, it doesn't do anything left. So go ahead and just get rid of that, and then the Lopunny comes out and fake outs my ass. Wait, Mortal Spin's a rapid spin? Didn't realize that. Good to know. I was not aware that that's how that worked. And now I can finally just come in and... I really just want to click Toxic, I'm not going to lie. So I'm going to do it. Is it a fantastic choice? Probably not, but I'm going to do it. There's no way this thing's staying in. He actually stayed in, the Mad Lad. But at least this thing is officially on a timer. And I'm pretty sure I survive another. Oh, especially when it does that. Perfection. We got the Hattie on. I don't know very much about this Pokemon. I know it exists. that's about it. It's Substitute. Ugh. Okay, but what can it do to a Heatran? Doesn't this thing get like no coverage? There's no way this thing just randomly has Focus Blast, right? Plus, whatever. We can sit here and play this game, and then eventually I'll die, and it won't have a sub when I die, and then it will just die to sneak from Ceruledge. Do I don't remember if there's no hazards, right? Yeah, I'm hazard free right now. Yeah, I'm hazard free, which means my sash will be intact. I think I managed to navigate this one. I should have it. I don't see how I lose, but then again, anytime I say that. Come on, my friend. I think he's starting to realize that he's in a losing position. Thank you for the services, Heatran. You did fantastically. And I go ahead. Actually, no, I think I just. Yeah, I bait an attack. No, I don't. Do I? No. I just go straight and click foul play. So if he wants to switch, he has to catch the foul play. And Mew has, base 100 attacks, so it's not going to feel great. He's going to go straight for it. There we go. These Lopunnies, then. They are not fun to deal with. I actually don't really want you to go into Uxie. I'd rather you be Lumrunt. Oh wait, that's fine. If you want to be a Lumrunt, then you can go ahead and be Lumrunt. I don't think you want to be Lumrunt though. He's actually gonna go ahead and be a Lumrunt. That's fine because Nesserilage just completely destroys. Yep, you just die between Uxie and Cerulege. Actually, do my Lumber and Uxie speed tie? They do, yeah. I can't believe the audacity of bringing the whole Imprison Transform Mew to a Ghost Elite Four. That's just a risky play for like no reason. But he did it. Sure. And he's sitting here taking my time because he doesn't want to accept that he has lost. Because Cerulege just two-shots him, and I'm Focus Sash, and he doesn't have hazards.